Hello everyone and welcome again to another episode of our tutorial series, the Unity Beginner Guide, learning the basics of C#. I hope you are doing well, I hope you are having a beautiful week, and I hope you are doing what you love. If not, I hope it will be better guys, and it will be really better. Just never give up. So in the last episode guys, we've seen and we learned how to use the methods, arrays, and all this boring stuff. I know they are boring, and I'm really grateful for you guys to sticking with me and supporting this channel all this time. Really thank you so much. And if you are new here, hit the subscribe button, like this video, so we can continue this channel and making more and more cool stuff in the future. So I'm sorry for if my voice is cracked like this, because I'm sick, but I'm trying to make this tutorial so we can finish those beginner tutorials videos. So in this video guys, we are going to talk about something we always used from the beginning, but we never talked about it. So, and that is class and inheritance. So what is a class according to Google? So a class is a user-defined blueprint or prototype from which objects are created. Basically, a class combines the variables and methods, so they are the member function with defined action, into a single unit. So what does this mean? Basically what it says is, if that you want to create a car, so you are a developer and you want to create a script for your car. Now what does a car have? The car got wheels, mirrors, share, and stuff like this, right? So when you create a script or a class, you give it the name of car, right? And you create the variables and functions for this car. So this is how basically a class works. It's an object that you want to create for your game or for your project. So let's go ahead and do an example here. So I will go in my script here, in my script folder. I will do right click, I go to create, I will create a script, C# script, and I will give it the name car, just like this. And here I have this car. Now I will double click this script to open it in Visual Studio, just like this. And you will notice with me here we have public class car. It means that I created a class with the name car. Now just think about it this way. Now you created a car, right? Okay, now we have a car, but this car is still empty. Now we need to add to our car the stuff that we want. So what does our car have? The first thing, it needs a name. So I will create a string, and I will give it the string will be name, and I will put this semicolon so we can keep the name open. Now what does it have again? It have mirrors, right? So I will do an integer, and I will give it the name mirror, so we can have the number of mirrors as we want. I will create another int, and this time it will be wheels, right? So it means that we have wheel in our car, right? And I will do again the same, and I will create a share, something like this. Okay, I will keep it just simple like this. So those are the variables of our car. So this is an object. Our object is a car, and what does our objects have? It have a name, the number of mirrors, the number of wheel, and the number of share. Now we need to create methods to our class. So what does a car do? So I'm going to create a method here, so I will give it this public void. So what does a car do? The car move, right? So I will name my method here move. I just created a method from Unity. Okay, I will just delete this one. So here we have move, and the inside of it I will do just a debug.log, like so we can say car is moving, something like this. So the car can move, right? And what else it can do? I will do a public void, let's say whatever you want guys. The car move, and the car can speed, can stop, can honk. I don't know what it does, so let's just give it something here. It travel, right? So it travels from places to places, right? So I will keep it just like this, and here I will open this function. In the inside of it, we are going to do again a debug.log, just saying that we travel in a car, right? So the car is moving and we can travel inside of it. I will save this script, and here we have two functions for our car, for our object, and we have variables for this car. Now, how we can create a car, I mean to instantiate a car, to create a variable of our car, I mean to create an object of our car, all we have to do is to create the variable, right? So when we want to create an integer, what do? We write int. When we want to create a string, we write string. So if we want to create a car, we are going to write car, just like this. Now we have the type, right? And now we need to give it the name of our variable. So I will just keep it simple, and it will be my car. And to give it I mean to instantiate this car, we need to do like this. So it will be new, and you've seen this when we were creating strings, right? So when we when we were trying to create arrays, we create arrays this way. We write this new and the type of the array. So this time we have just a car, and we open those bracket just like this. So here we created my car from the type car. Now arrays work the same way, because the arrays, they are classes, and strings, they are classes too. Basically everything in Unity is a class, and we use this class to get access to the object, right? So my car here is equal to new car, and now we can get access to everything inside our car. So what do we have inside the car? We have the name, we have the mirror, we have the wheel, we have the share, and of course we have the move function and the travel function. So here what we can do now, we can just call our variable my car, and we do this dot here, and we can get access to any variable that we want. So the first one, I will just go ahead and call name, and here I will give my car the name Unity. Again, I can do my car dot here, and I can get access to mirror, and I will say I have 4 mirror in my car. I will do the same my car dot again, and I will get access to the wheel, and how many wheel we have? It's 4 again. And for the share, they are the same, so I will do just like this, and we give it 4. And here we created those variables, and I instantiated my car with everything that I need. Now I want to move my car. It's easy, guys. You do my car again, and what is the name of our function? It's move. We just call the move function. We open the parentheses because we don't have any arguments or variable inside of it, so it will be just like this. And we can do it again here. We can do measure here, and we can call the function travel again, and we close it. And I will save this script, so we can see in the console when I execute my code, we are going to see Unity for we are going to see the car move. I didn't debug.log anything here. My bad, guys. So I will do a debug.log here, and I will just call the name of my car. So my car and name. Just I will call the name of my car. We don't need to see the number of the wheels and stuff like this. I will just do it so we can keep it simple. You know the idea. So I will save this code, and I will go back to Unity here. Now the first thing we need to do, and you need to remember this, guys, this script here, our script car, even if I click play, we will see nothing in the console, because we need to attach this script to a game object that exists in our hierarchy here. So for the sake of the example, I will go to my camera here, and I will remove the test script, and I will assign the car script here. Now when I go to the console, I will clear this area, and when I click play, we should see here Unity car is moving, we travel, right? That's pretty cool, guys, because what we did here, we created the variable my car, we initiated the name, the number of wheels, the number of mirrors, and we did call the name to see it in our console, and we did call our functions here, our methods, which is move and travel. They are here. Move, it will debug this car is moving, and it will have this we travel. This is basically how you can create a car. Now, what about inheritance, right? We talked about that we can create classes and we can inherit it from them. And I said this from the beginning of this series. Every time you create a class in Unity, it will inherit it from the mono behavior, right? What does it mean? When we inherit from another class, it means that we can use any variable and any function that exists inside this class. So by default, our class here have access to all the variables and functions that exist inside mono behavior. And what does this include? It includes this start function here, this update function here, and a lot of other stuff. Now, what is the need or the use of inheritance? Let's say that you want to create animals, right? That you want to create a cat, you want to create a dog and stuff like this. So what is this the common things between all the animals? I mean, they are animals, right? But they have, let's say, 4 legs, and they have 2 eyes, they have 2 ears, and, and stuff like this, 1 nose, and all this stuff. So you can create a class with the name animal, right? And you can put in this class everything that's shared or how to say it, with all the animals, right? So when you want to create a cat, all you have to do is to inherit all the variables from the animal class, and here you will not have to create or to recreate variables again. So you will not have redundancy in your scripts. We are going to talk about this later, guys, but this is how we can explain inheritance just as basic as we can. We are going to talk about it later, guys, more and more, but for now this is a basic stuff on how to create classes and how you can use them in Unity. I hope this video will be helpful for you guys. I hope you need to understand how you can use class, because from now on we are going to dig down in Unity. I mean, we are going to start learning how we can move a character, how we can jump, how we can shoot, and how we can do this stuff, because from this moment we did finish the C# basic tutorials, and now we are going to get inside learning the C# and Unity. So we are going to learn about the Unity engine classes, which is mono behavior, the Unity engine, and the system collection, and all this stuff. So from now on it will be really exciting, guys. I hope you are having fun. I hope you subscribe if you're not yet, like if you don't like what we do, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode. See you soon.